That is live. I want to say that's live. Potentially live. Hopefully live. It is what it is. If it's live, it's live. If it's not, it's not. Hello. Welcome to this video stream thing. If people are watching this on the catch up, it is just trying out some stuff with Act 8.1, going for an exploration. All those lovely things. As I get some lovely DJing on me. Don't DJ me to death, please. Please, for the love of God. I wouldn't mind this champion staying alive. There we go, good. Light Vein, MK, good to see you. 007 Yo, Light Vein, hello again. 7 stars are coming for after Act 8, are they? Where does it say that? Where does it say that? Is that something on the forums? Oh mate, hopefully like no news is dropped whilst I'm kind of about to I'm streaming, because that's really gonna mess up things. Where does it say that? I'm looking down the forums just to find out where it says that. Aimless run, I don't know. They have to be coming. It's logical. Oh, don't say that. Look, if there's information, it needs to be kind of factual stuff. I don't want to kind of go off ifs, buts, or maybes, because it just then it kind of like just completely derails me. Act 8 came, yeah, so it's so everything is a logical thing. Oh, I've not had the greatest start to this evening, I must admit. I'm not feeling like too well. I mean, I've only got a limited time as well to kind of play, but I thought what I'd do is I'll come up and do a live stream even though I'm not feeling 100%. Got to go at 9 o'clock. Oh shit! Inverted controls. No, inverted controls, reverse controls. That's nice. Not particularly nice. Yeah, not feeling my best, to be honest. But I need to kind of pull it. I need to pull my shit together this evening and get a little, live stream in. Oh god, I mean, inverted controls messing me around. This is the incinerate shock vulnerability lane. It'd be right if I was playing better, but I'm not. I'm not playing too well. You okay?
Fucking clock just gave me a heart attack.
Well, our clock do be doing.
I walk past it just as it does that weird like fucking growl or whatever it does.
Oh dear, that's fine. Clocks do be scaring M at the moment. Just for 1% there. Could have parry missed the negative. I can't go back in time, MK. If I can go back in time, please send me a time machine. Shoulda, woulda, coulda, didn't. Even though it doesn't look like the start to an itemless run, you can do it. I mean, I can do it. I can definitely do it. Use Juggernaut for that fight. I can't go back in time. Why are people thinking I can go back in time? Is this a new thing that people go... Oh yeah, by the way, you can go back in time. You can go back in time to do it. I'll quit out and go back in again with Juggernaut. My God, what is wrong with people? Okay, I think I'm going to swap my White Magneto out for... Character select. I'm going to keep that there. Do that. Ask Kevin Feige. Yeah, give me a time machine. If you want me to, if you say like you want, oh, you should have done that with that champion. Please get me a time machine. Like please get me a time machine. If you can't get a time machine, then I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. So there's two ways to take this down. I'm going to try the difficult way. The difficult way to being like suppressing the... So this is the difficult way. There's the easy way of going, oh, like Magneto and whatever, but I don't know, I quite fancy kind of like something a bit more like spicier, really. Well, I didn't fancy that something spicier, it seems, because I didn't play that well enough. Let's instead do the proper way, because that's probably the best way to do it. Imagine that did not happen. Just clear your mind. Oh, the time machine. Get the time machine, guys. You know, you're saying about the time machine. Get the time machine. That's the thing to get. Get the time machine. Let's go with slow and steady wins the race. Who's ready for slow and steady wins the race? Everybody is. Of course they are. Who am I to think that I should have done things none so spicy? Attaboy, throw a special attack my way. That's it. That's a good little Red Skull. We like Red Skull when he does that, when he actually throws special attacks. Nearly there. We're nearly there, folks. We're nearly there. We're so close. So close. I can taste it. Can you taste it? Can you taste it? Tip of your tongue. We're nearly there. It's so close. So close. Who can taste it? Can anybody taste it? Of course you can taste it. You can taste it. You're tasting it. That's weird. I thought that was meant to like transfer onto some poison. Who am I to speak otherwise of such a magnificent thing? I honestly thought that would do a lot more damage than it did. It did not. If I didn't have stun immunity, maybe I would have gone for it a bit more. But slow and steady wins the race, as somebody says. I've got to have a look at this node. I didn't properly... Hang on a second. I've got to like read this properly. So on the node. What was the rotation on it? Whenever the attacker applies a bleed debuff to the opponent while the defender is suffering from a stun debuff, both debuffs are consumed. So when the attacker applies a bleed debuff to the opponent while the defender is suffering from a stun debuff. So I've got to do the stun first. Oh, parry and then throw the SP3. Ugh. That's the rotation. I wasn't... Pay attention, 007. 007 was not paying attention there. So I was meant to throw... I was meant to parry first, then throw the SP3. So we'll try it again. Parry, throw SP3. So basically, the champion is stunned. We know that. We then throw the SP3. Oh, it's knocked out. So I can't really kind of like play it to kind of like do the thing. Enzo says, how's your day going? Not too bad. I honestly felt a little bit unwell. Probably about an hour ago or something. Feeling a little bit better now, so that's something. Alright, that's that done. I do want another crack at that before I go on to something else. I also updated, and I'm going to keep updating the 8.1 path sheet because some champions have been changed since the beta. So there's that. Some of the other paths. I do want to try one of the weapon and disarm paths with some champions. Also, Caustic Temper I want to try. So I want to do one more go of 8.1 and do one of the other bosses. I think I want to do Hood Boss. Potentially. But I've got to intercept all the time. Let's have a quick look in. I was going to change my notes on that Red Skull fight, to be honest. Okay. Boss. What was the Hood Boss? So that's Caltrop, so I need bleed immunity for that one. Whenever the attacker's buffs are nullified, expire, or fail to trigger due to reduced ability accuracy. Oh, by the way, I know someone just said about itemless, that even though it wasn't the great performance, that was itemless, that one, so that's something. Go me, small win for Scuffness. Reduce ability accuracy, defender gains passive prowess, increasing special attack. Okay, fine. Each time the defender gains prowess, they gain non-stacking passive impact charge, granting block penetration. Each time the defender gains a prowess, they gain a non-stacking passive impact charge, granting 90% block penetration. So you've just got to intercept all the time and not get hit into your block. That makes... don't get hit in block. I don't know if I'm interested in doing that, to be honest. That doesn't sound like too fun. Incinerate vulnerability. I think that's probably going to be a situation for any Incinerate champs. Every 10 seconds the attacker is rooted for seconds. Rooting champions cannot move but will attack, block and dodge. No, actually, I'm kind of not in the... I'm probably not in the mood for that. I think we'll probably go on to the next one. I'll go on to 8.1.2 and then come back to that one in future streams. Let's just check some bosses. Over here. Right, what's the She-Hulk one? So She-Hulk, intercept to remove Vex charges. And when you knock down the champion, She-Hulk versus She-Hulk, passive stuns. Stop force. When the defender finishes special attack, they gain debuff immunity passive for 4 seconds. The duration of this debuff immunity is reduced to 2 seconds for each debuff that was active when the effect was applied. Now, I think when it's debuff immunity, it's not debuff passive. So, unstoppable... Okay. Duration of the attack effects are increased by 10. Additional one, the attacker is unstoppable. They gain passive fury, granting 140% attack rating. Whenever the defender gains a fury effect, they become passively unstoppable for 5 seconds. If they already have an unstoppable effect, they become passively... Okay, one of the defenders knocked down again, non-stacking unstoppable passive. So we're going to need something like Cap Infinity War potentially for that one. War Machine. War Machine I think is the easiest one to go down. Because I think you can use Magneto, because he's #villain. For each debuff active on the attacker, they ignore 30%. So encroaching stun, heavy attacks to remove flux dispersal, heavy strong champions, better options. I think this is going to be me using Magneto again, for this. Let's set up a team. Let's find a path. So what path am I going to do is the question. Am I going to do power suppression? Power suppression. I could go down bloody mess. Bloody mess is path 5, which I think is that one. Yeah, bloody mess is bleed vulnerability, and this one will have me bleed debuffs need to apply to do damage. I also need something that's kind of regularly bleeding. Apocalypse, Nick Fury, Warlock, but then that's heavy attack rotation. I'm going to be careful with Limber. Archangel, possibly. I might bring Magneto into the fray at a later date. It'll probably be my end champion for that. Right, let's go for the team select. I think I'm sorted with who I'm using. So, for this particular route, I'm going to use Apocalypse for the time being, but I think that might be less of a problem because of my rotation. Because I need to do bleeds, and if I've got Limber, that could be a problem. But then I could White Magneto, couldn't I? Is White Magneto good for that? I might need a tester. Let's go for a tester with White Magneto to begin with, and then we'll take it from there. Sorry guys, just going to make sure that I'm kind of like, I know what I'm doing, rather than kind of like faffing around like an absolute donk. I just want to make sure that I'm preparing myself adequately for what I'm doing. We then need Nick Fury. Get Nick in. And I think Gwenpool could actually work out relatively well for this. Gwenpool, where are you, Gwenpool? Sorting all these champions. There's Gwenpool. And kind of Black Widow Void, Sasquatch, Stealth Suit Spider-Man. I might bring. Might set up that way. Okay, let's do some testers first off. I want to test out some theories on things firstly. Right, so I can send me over to there. Yep. Come on. Clickies. Right, let's go. Yeah, that's the plan, Dammy. That's the plan. Is we do White Magneto to counter Limber. That's kind of like my my thinking towards this. Hopefully, it plays out well. We'll have to see. Can you do itemless the rest of the stream? Well, I'll have to see, Austin. I don't really know. We'll have to see. Ultimate MCC. Hello, welcome to stream. Right, how many? Because the thing is, the problem is, I will have to, like, 1, 2, 3. There's only 3 times I'll be able to use that. It means I'll have to get some wins with White Magneto first. Tough one. So I'm going to go in with... We'll try this theory. Let's try this theory out. I mean, it's not a theory. It will work. But I kind of feel like if I was doing this properly with Limber and bypassing it, I should be trying to kind of like go down a route of having either 2 White Magnetos. That's weird. Why isn't... Oh, yes, that's right. Because it's still, regardless of a parry, it's still a... I need to double check that, actually. Why am I not getting... Is that part of the champion? No, I think I've confused myself here. Oh, I need to do that. Do I need to do that first then in order to kind of like... It's part of the champion kit, isn't it? Hang on a second. All right, I need to just kind of like just test some stuff out first before committing myself to the path. And just whether or not this is part of like problems with the champion abilities. Okay, we've got that. There's a lot of damage through the block in any case. And I'm not getting the parry. I've got to just check if this is just this champion. That's actually quite nice. Maybe I'm not going to do White Magneto, to be honest. if that's just that one fight, then that's that. But I don't know. I kind of feel like I'm going to just use the spot for another champion that's just going to bleed on the offensive side, because I'm just not enjoying that, to be brutally honest. Who do I want to use in replace of that? If I'm not able to parry heavy, I need something that's kind of like more on the aggressive stand, because I'll be intercepting. It may be because the champion's not allowing me to parry, because it's the part of Black Widow's kit, or it's the node itself. Just double check this node before I kind of go into it. For each debuff, the defender gains 35% attack power plus 10%, blah blah blah. Bloody Message. Bleed debuffs and passives deal 25% more damage to the defender, and they take 90% less damage from all sources unless they are inflicted with a bleed debuff or passive. I want to say that's just a very aggressive champion interaction. That's the reason that I'm not able to get that particular thing. Like, for some reason on that fight, that the amplification of that parry is like no parries stand. So maybe that's me being a bit too presumptuous there. So maybe the White Magneto theory works. It just doesn't work on that fight. Instead, it may work in another fight that I go further on. So let's kind of play out that theory. It is a bit of a waste of energy, but I don't give a shit. I'd rather kind of like find out 100% that it's going to work rather than this is not going to work. I'd rather go, yeah, okay, right, we've tested this out and it works, or it doesn't work. I'm also unable to do, like, I'm going to have to be careful about how I get off Nick Fury's bleeds. So I might have to instead go more like intercepty. And figure out just a different rotation. Like maybe I'll get a bit kind of like got to be careful about that as well. So many things to be careful right here. Like I want to be rotating around mediums, not got to be so cautious about this AI. Mediums, light. I think I'm just going to end with lights, and I think I'm going to make this a very kind of a little bit slow and steady wins the race. I'm not going to sink into my phase 2 just yet because I just don't want to. I want to bank on that health later on as much as possible. So again, slow and steady wins the race on this one. I'm just going to slightly rotate around specials. Then in the next fight, get White Magneto, get Wags in. Weird. Get White Magneto in the next fight and see if that interaction with the passive stun. See if it's kind of like ringing true. It's all about being safe than sorry. Ever so cautious I am. I just can't trust a lot of the AI in MCOC nowadays. And I just want to make sure, you know, it's not kicking one's butt. Okay, now let's try White Magneto out and let's see about kind of other stuff, because that could have been amplified, potentially amplified because of Black Widow's abilities. So my plan is now to go parry heavy and kind of do a little bit of Apocalypse kind of rotations, try and build up right to the very end, go for War Machine, use Magneto, and he says, yeah, there we go, job will be a good one. So it was that let's just take a moment to kind of like appreciate that. So that Black Widow's abilities with having parry suppressed was literally ramped up to the 9 that first time I gave an attempt. So err on the side of caution. If you're looking to do that, you may not get a single parry off in that entire fight. I'm very glad that I well, actually saying that, look at how much damage I was ticking out, regardless of just got hit. Man, look at the damage I'm like ticking off. I'm going to lose the champion. Like, I'm literally going to lose the champion now because of that. Look at that! I can't do anything. That ticking of damage is insane. What is that? That, I tell you what, that is where the boosts come on. Because that's a massive load of damage to just sink into taking. Like, that's a huge amount of damage. I would need to be shrugging them off. That's the problem with that. That's ridiculous. Ridiculously funny, but ridiculous nevertheless. Like, I'm literally going to have to go Nick Fury on this one. I mean, I knew I was going to take damage, but I didn't think that I would take that amount of damage. That is literally criminal. It does sink a problem with what I want to do with... it sinks me like the Titanic, to be honest. That's what it does, because I was going... Hang on a minute. My inputs. Oh, I'm having some problems there. That's some bad inputs. Well, I'm in phase 2. God. Everything was going so well. Well, as much as it goes well, it can also go downhill very fast. I'm going to save my... Wow. I'm going to save my, what is it called? Passives for later on. Especially for the Sasquatch fight. What's happening here? I'm getting some really weird inputs. Dude. A champion's gaining power as well, like, extensively. Like, anytime I do, like, a 5-hit combo, I'm pretty certain I'm like there's an SP2. That's a bar. That's over a bar of power as well. Oh, man. I'm having a rough time. I'm having a rough time. A very rough time. I need to get my head in the game again. Right, come on. Get it together, Rich. Get it together. Right, I've banked a couple of passive stuns. Oh, that's a lot of damage through the block there. I am going to have to be very, very, very... Oh my god, I'm getting input issues as well. I'm going to be very careful. I'm going to have to be very careful. Man. Between enemy AI just being quite defensive. Come on, stop being so defensive. Oh, dude. I'm taking a lot of damage through the block. This could be a very sad endeavor. Man, it's not going too well for me today. Oh, this is not the start I wanted, I must admit. But I'm still enjoying myself. There's so much damage through the block as well. Ah, dude. Oh, no inputs as well. Hitting to block counter by special. Nothing I can do. Oh, man. It's not going to be itemless now. This is a really rough... I've had a really rough time. Between having input issues... I don't know what to say. I've honestly had like a really rough time. Can I get any bleed here? I don't think I can. Oh man, I'm rocked. I'm rocked. I'm feeling rocked. Oh no. No. I think I'm gonna... Yeah, it's gonna be... It's not gonna be itemless. It's not gonna be itemless, sadly. I don't think Story Quest is harder. It's just I'm not really feeling it, really, to be honest. And that's just down to like how I kind of like I didn't feel too great before live streaming. Like I've got a very limited time before I go on holiday, so I'm kind of rushing a lot of shit to get done, which isn't a healthy kind of like way of doing this. But no, I'm not doing that. I might do that though. No, I'm not doing that, am I? Hello, I'm Batman. Thanks for dropping by to the stream. Oh god, that snap of that evade. Yep. That is oh man. Yeah. I've honestly got to watch out for that as much as possible. Oh, come on! Input systems fail me again. Thank you, Bosley. Thank you, Billy D. Yeah, I'm only I'm only live streaming for about another hour, or less than an hour, because I've got a meeting. Like it's all go, it's all rush. I've got a meeting to attend to in a moment. So yeah. I'm going to do a bit of recording off stream, I think, when you know, I'm not live stream. I thought I'd live stream because like I guess that's what people want to see, like the live stream. But it's like comes at a time for me. It ain't good. It ain't good time to kind of get streaming done. It would be nice if I could get. There we go. Dude. Throw a special. Oh my god. Why? I'm getting like very kind of like late inputs. Like that was a dex and it came up as a parry. There we go. It's better. Ugh. He should be the #1 YouTuber for MCC. Nah, there's other people that deserve it more, but thank you for the kind words in any case. Thank you for the vote of confidence. That's nice. Completion off on the Discord. Thank you, Duckstroke. Appreciate it. Recently started playing again after 4 years. When did the 4-star champ arena disappear? It was kind of amalgamated into the summoner trials, and also you can get the 4-star within doing the featured. So it's only been a very recent thing. But it's good because then you get access to the free 4-stars. If you want to play Fall Guys after your meeting, feel free. I'm probably not playing Fall Guys for another like month, maybe more, just to get this done. Really, that's probably the plan at this stage. Is just to get that done and dusted. Love to see you on YouTube again. I might live stream more on YouTube. There's an issue with Twitch when it comes to sharing money, which becomes a bit of an issue. But we'll have to see. Like, it just depends on support. Like, when I live stream, I don't know what's going on at the moment. Is the MCOC YouTube space in it? Well, I take the game's in a bad space, because when you swipe for something, nothing fucking works. I mean, that's the thing. Input systems in Marvel Contest of Champions. You love to see it working consistently, don't you? I think definitely stressing myself out doing this. Like, I must get all this done day one, or get like a good chunk of it, kind of like not explore, but yeah, get a good chunk explore day one. Whilst I'm like, that's a great input. That's a spicy input. Alright, can I get a heavy attack off? Great. Can I avoid an SP2? That would be nice. Is that going to come through? I don't know, because he's... What is happening here? AI is so funky. There we go. Good. Goody gumdrops. No, inputs again. I'm just getting like lambasted by like inputs. Just so much. There's so many bad inputs, man. It's annoying. It's annoying. It's annoying. Chuck, hello. Welcome to stream. I was having a lot of fun. But then, especially in the last two champs, I've just been lambasted with stuff. After holiday, may you do a champ tier list, because I can't trust any other sources. I might do one. I might do a champ tier list. Let's just have Rich, take your time, enjoy it. I'm going to do that. I'm still, like, I am honestly loving, I love him being back in Act 8.1. That's a fact. I'm loving it. I've just had a very duff couple of rounds, really. But I'm still enjoying being back and doing it. So it's all good. It's all good. If I wasn't, I'd probably throw my device. But I'm having a good time. I'm vibing. That's... Double check that actually first. Pretty certain that's hashtag. So that's guidance, hashtag hero, and metal. Well, what I will do is I will switch out for Magneto. I think it's another time I've quite excitingly used Magneto. On my guide, I've got Magneto. Yep, I'm going to use Magneto. Doctor Doom might be kind of like an interesting one. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. But champs to struggle off. Okay. Is Magneto going to be the best option here? Go back? Yeah, okay. I'm going to commit to Magneto on that one. But, however, I may use something else in the future different. I don't know. I don't know if I might have made a slight mistake there in that one. But if not, it would be Doctor Doom probably would have been what champion I would use. What? I got no input. Oh no, not this situation again. Not. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no! Oh no! Well, thank you for the suppression. That was very kind of you. Thanks for taking all my prowess. I shall now build that back up again. Do I throw around SP1s instead? As he seems... This is weird. Like, I think about... Oh, God, inputs. Man, I'm getting some bad... Again, I just got no input on the block. Dude, I'm going to reset my device after this, just in case. Because, like, something's happening here. What? I just threw for my special attack. Not sure about this. Also, War Machine seems to be throwing his SP1 quite excessively, and I don't think he is SP1 like narrative driven. So I'm going to try and get this fight done sooner rather than later. Something's not right here. Something is so weird with this. In any case, I need to reset my device. I just got no inputs. There were times where I was just getting no inputs. Also, looks like throwing my special attack is not the way to go. But I need to reset my device in any case, because something is not right with the inputs. We just saw it. Like just stood me just static. That's very disappointing. So whether that's device or whether that's the game, I don't know. Just some really weird stuff with that. How unusual. Oh well. I kind of think I might go Doctor Doom next time on that one. Right, let's go back in again. Contest of compensation, I hope. Need to rank up a tech to rank 3. I have Ghost. I go Ghost. Well, I'm not a big fan of Ghost, to be honest. But I'm sure it's like, you know, some people really like Ghost. I'm just not a big fan of Ghost. I always go with the champions you like the most. Okay, right, let's go back in again. That recoiling volume of damage is actually really annoying. When the defender is struck, they deal 20% of the damage they took back to the attacker for each armor up buff. Excuse me. For each debuff active on the attacker, they ignore 30% of the damage they would take while striking the defender, up to a max of 90%. If the attacker has superiority, they reflect damage with 200% increased potency while striking the defender instead of ignoring it. What? Oh, so I would have needed to... So I needed to apply a load of debuffs to the enemy in order to do stuff. Right. That makes a bit of sense. Yeah, that's what I was going to do. The SP1, SP2 rotation. I mean, that wasn't going to do anything. I know that wasn't going to do anything. That's fine. Just thought I'd just kind of throw it in just for things. I could use... No, that's class advantage. It's different there. Right, let's use that. Okay, so let's try. Well, I would like to try doing an SP1, but it's not really possible, is it? Because I'm getting suppressed every time. Needed to get that shrapnel in. Oh, dude! Bad habit of myself there to kind of do that. But, yeah, very slow and steady wins the race here. But it seems to be working out okay. Oh man, getting nullified after like every... Like it seems to be like it's, the War Machine's not throwing special attacks. No, he is throwing special attacks. He seems to be always throwing SP1. And I'm like, that's so weird, isn't it? It's so weird that it's kind of like consistently throwing it. So I'm just going to rotate around SP1s at the moment. I would kind of like do more. Maybe I'll do an SP2 in a second just to like test the waters. But yeah, I want to just be safe. I mean, that was a nice SP2. Maybe that's kind of like what I do, SP2 rotations. Right, nearly there. Inputs seem better. Inputs seem a little bit better. Maybe that reset helped out as well. So that was that. These Ironmen instantly throw their SP1s whenever they sense you're moving. That's, I mean, was I moving then? I don't know. Act 8.1 looks intense. It's not. I mean, I'm kind of like making a bit of a meal of it, but then that's like, it was day one in it. So day one, and I'm making a little bit of a meal of it. I'm having a little bit of a chomp, you know, a little bit of chomp of it. It's annoying, really, because I really would like to go back into that and have another crack at it, to be honest. Let's see what everyone else is saying in the forums on stuff. I would like another crack at that fight, to be honest. Even though the rotation would probably be really slow, I might want to try out a different one. I might go again. Sorry, I'm just checking paths of champs I'd like to use. Block penetration damage. Blah, 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 blah. Armor up buffs get immunity to debuffs. That's actually not too bad. I actually fancy trying that out. Fortification path in 8.1.2. So I do fancy having another crack at that. Mainly for my own kind of like self-pride on that particular front. I don't want to use Hercules because I just don't like using overly hyped champions. I like Hercules. I just want to try something different. Is Warlock going to be good for that path? Warlock with Ultron. Where's my Ultron? Use that one. Right, let's check tech fortification out first before kind of like committing to it and see what the crack is with it. Bum ba-dum 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 ba-dum. I don't know how many people are actually doing Act 8.1 at the moment. I don't know if it's like as much as it used to be when Act 7 was kind of released in this game. So this is the path here. Fortification. While tech attackers have the armor up buff up. They're immune to bleed, poison, and cold snap effects. Whenever tech champions would receive a debuff they are immune to, they gain a fury passive. That path looks good. Whenever the defender is inflicted with a non-damaging debuff, they gain unstoppable passive. So non-damaging debuff. Non-damaging debuff. Champions. Now, that is a problem for certain champions. So, we need more of a kind of an emphasis on the armor up buff. This is why it changes out things. Like I will run double Warlock. Hang on a minute. She does have armor, doesn't she? At the start of the fight, if Guillotine has at least one Digisoul, she gains an armor up buff. Right, okay. Per Digisoul. So she will get one. She needs Digisouls. Fine. So Guillotine 2099 is added to the list. Guillotine 2099. You just made the list! So Guillotine 2099 goes on the list. Warlock's in there because of that. Now, I don't think she generates an armor up buff. No, she doesn't. I want something that's kind of very easy. I mean, Nimrod. Nimrod does. But I don't know if I'm interested in using him. I might run for safety purposes. That. Let's have a look. Let's go for a grind on this. Check it out. Check it out. I was thinking about Penny Parker, Warlock, Nimrod potentially. I might go with champions I like. 8.1.1 so far, 8.1.2 so far. Got mini solos with Cosmic Ghost Rider versus Red Skull and solo with Null versus War Machine. Nice. I want Null and Cosmic Ghost Rider. I use Magneto. But I will add it to the list of ones that people used. So, Null. And Red Skull with Cosmic Ghost Rider. Okay. Very nice. Very good. Send in that. Send in the clowns. Oh shit. I have got to read nodes better here. My God. Hang on a minute. Is there any way that I can actually avoid? It's because I parried. That's why, because I parried. Always read the nodes, children. Always read the nodes. An armor break. Oh, armor break. Yeah, shit. I forgot about that. I'm gonna have to really think about my rotations. If I want to avoid. This is gonna have to be. I think if I go SP1 rotations. Right, that's the first thing. SP1 rotations. Or SP3 rotations. Oh, shit, I parried. I didn't want to parry. I wanted the dex. SP3 rotations will sink the power. That's the first thing. And I could... I don't really want to start eating into the block, but my... What the hell am I on? My God, am I on 22? That's a lot of damage. That's a lot of Fury passives right there. That do be a lot of damage, you know? That do be a lot of damage. Let's put a little bit of boost on. Now remember, no debuffs. Oh, hang on. Couldn't I... Oh, shit. I've just remembered now. We could have white magnetoed. Oh, shit. Do I do it? Oh, do I do it? Do I do it? Oh, I could have white magnetoed. Fuck it. I'm going to reset. I'm going to reset. That's what I could do. Because it's not a... would it be a passive? I've got to test it out. I've got to test it out. That's probably one thing that I'd like to do is test out if white magneto could actually work on that route. Potentially. But do I do a second one in there? Ultra. No, that's fine. Just like if it makes it easier. Got to test it really. Got to test the theory. Because these would be hashtag metal champions. So let's see. Let's see. Oh, big brain. Look at that, big brain. I can still get parry off now. Oh, see, that's big brain. Oh, there we go. Look at that. Who's using their noodle today? Not me, because like I barely used my noodle today. Look at that, ladies and gentlemen. You can use white magneto to bypass that node and avoid unblockable. You can use this method to avoid the unblockable thingamajob, the unblockable passive. Fucking big brain. Fucking big brain here. Oh, except for that. That's except for using an SP2 of Warlock, but it doesn't matter. Fucking big brain. Look at that. I've just cheesed it. I've just cheesed it without even going to think about it. There you go. Ah! 1%. Seriously? Stagger champs would be cool. It's just as long as you can get parries if you use White Magneto. But it doesn't. The thing is, you would need 2 White Magnetos for this particular potentially. So I'm going to use that's for 2 more fights. I'm probably going to use that for the Cyclops fight and maybe one other. I'm just going to remember intercept. Sadly, maybe the way to go. Let's throw. Ultron into the ringer. I'm just going to remember. No, God's sake. It's so honestly, it's so tough sometimes not to do parries. It's so tempting just to parry all the time. Wow, I'm doing barely any bloody damage. You just wait. You just wait. In a minute, you're going to see the big. When I build it up and I cauterize, boom. Okay, it's not as big as boom as I thought it was, but it's a boom nevertheless. It means I have to do a few things. Hang on a minute. Did I not get a? Okay, I'm confused. Did I not get a few? Did I not get like an unblockable passive right there? Was anybody watching? I didn't look because obviously I'm concentrating on the fight. Did I get an unblockable passive? In any case, that's an unblockable passive. That I definitely know about. Gonna push you back, bitch. I like that. That's cool. One thing I hate about this game is when I do special attacks, it does way more than enough damage to finish off an opponent. Yes, I see a lot of people. I see a lot of that nowadays. That 1% thing. Considering the health pools of 500k, that was a bit of damage. Thank you for the vote of confidence, by the way. And I needed that. I had a bit of a honestly. The last time we kind of like went there, I had a bit of a rough time. I'm feeling it. First one didn't pop up. Interesting. Now I'm vibing. You know, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling real good now. I'm vibing. I'm feeling in a good place. Good vibes. Now that we're getting into these little kind of like cheese things, and I'm finding it, and it's good. Loving it. This is why I liked Act 7, and this is why I think I'll like Act 8. Let's have a toast to Act 8 with water. Oh my god! Anyway, fucking. I just splat water in my face. Is that a sign? I don't know. Oh. It's weird. That's weird, Abby, isn't it? That's weird. Right. Okay. Let's continue on and degens. I'll get degens with this one. Right. Let's first of all get a good intercept. And oh, the bleed. Oh no, that's right, the bleeds. I just remembered there was a moment I went, oh shit, I'm bleeding him, but then I'm like, no, you're not, Richard. You're degenning him, and it's like then you realise, then you remember these things. I got to be honest, the what did I say? That the what is it called? The as I say, there's certain elements that aren't too bad. I'm just going to degen him a bit. Push him back a little bit. So you get this Death Field. SP1. A little bit of aggression. Hang back on the SP2. Yes, okay, good. Didn't know what was going to happen there. Hitting an SP1. Finish off with the SP with that. Nice. Honestly, smooth as fuck. That's beautiful. That was beautiful. As my light goes out ominously. Vibing it. Come on, this path is really nice. I don't think I even need the white magneto, but it is like it will bypass that that unblockable. Right, we've got 2 more fights. I think I'm going to use. That's an easier fight with Aegon. So is that the final one? I'm just to double check here. Was that Cyclops there? The final one on the path. It is. Okay, so I'm going to use it for there. And what magneto? So I'm gonna pop on this again to just illustrate that point. Happy Wednesday, and good to see you. How's life? How's things? So far, 8.1 has been a treat. Looks like Kabam have gone on track with the fun nose and helped players instead of punishing them for playing. True. I think that I always love the story mode content. Like last path we did, I wasn't vibing, but I had some input issues. Reset the device. We're back on stronger now. So it's all about continuing that good vibe. I'm picking up good vibrations and some sort of exaltations. You know, good vibrations. We're kind of like we're finding some cheese methods with the white magnetos. Where we're just having a good time. We're having a good time. I think that's again the main thing right here. As long as I don't lose a champion. I'm not saying that it's going to it's going to be a deal breaker thing. It's going to annoy me in any kind of straight, form. But it's all about good vibes. I'm not doing my SP2 because it will result in, things not going too right. Look at that. We build up there on the Fury passives. Skip off of that. We're going to drop back. We're going to do a sneaky parry heavy, which ticks on a nice amount. We're going to do that again, which again, we're ticking nice amounts here. I need to be a bit more aggressive to build up my Fury passives, which we're going to do in a second. Throw an SP1 into the mix. SP1 rotations for the win. Don't want to do my SP2s because it will be a standard non-damaging debuff, which will be damaging for me. But again, we're getting aggressive. We're building up the Fury passives as we're being aggressive at the same time. I'm talking whilst I'm doing stuff. We're getting aggressive, build up Fury passives, rinse and repeat, which is literally just like an absolute special machine. Because we've got that Guillotine 2099 synergy. We're building up power. It's so darn good. We're going to do a parry heavy in a second. If I can do it, it's just going to let me. She is. And then what I'm going to do is drop back, sink of the dummy, smash back in again with a little bit of power draining to make sure she doesn't go up to SP3. And then we're going to go, again, very aggressive, in there. Do the special attack, which should knock her out. Very nice. Look at me doing the commentary. Now to Aegon, who will be gone. Hopefully by the time we... which one do I like? I haven't used Guillotine 2099 yet. I should do because I haven't used it yet. Looks like fun. It is fun. Like I've had some bad routes, I must admit. There's been some times where I haven't been too happy, but that was only like a moment ago, to be honest. So it's not the end of the world. To be honest, I think I could rotate around this quite adequately with doing the parry and hitting into it. Ooh, inputs. Got a bit of an input issue there. Throw a special attack. Come on. You can do it. There we go. Good boy. That was annoying. I didn't want to lose me combos then. But, hey ho. Throw it. Good boy. See, if I can play really aggressively. And build up my combos. Oh, 41! Oh, I'm going to lose it in a second. If I can use Guillotine 2099 in the next fight and kind of like get my 100 combos up. Oh, dude. There's no telling what I can do. But I think I'm going to absolutely smack him out before I actually build it up, which is going to be... And I'm not going to... Nah, it's not going to work. Like... nah. The problem is... I don't have enough hit points on the enemy. Oh my god! Look at that damage! Oh, if I could have just built this champion up like through some of the paths, I think Guillotine 2099 would have been a better option, but I kind of like didn't really consider it, and now we're at a point where it's like, oh, damn. Damn. Damn, she's good. Oh, I forgot to do my White Magneto pre-fight. Damn. Not sure about that, Chief. That was a dodgy input. If I can get aggressive. Oh, damn, input. Yikes. Nah, that's lost now. That was annoying. I was trying to play really aggressively right there to kind of like get up the extent of damage that I could do. Okay, weird. But she's just kind of like, regardless of anything, she's just doing a lot of damage. It's fun. It's very fun. That's fun. It's a lot of fun. That's alright, that path. Okay, so I've got Doctor Doom on the plate. I'm going to try that... I'm going to try and do... I'm going to bring White Magneto in because I like that interaction... sorry, the Red Magneto in. No, actually, I was going to reset that because he's not a villain. Where's White Magneto? White Magneto into... And we'll try this again. And... because he's hashtag villain. 30% of damage that would take whenever the defender is struck, they deal for 20% attack. Richard streaming? I am. I've been streaming for the last hour and a bit, I think. Well, that's a debuff. Okay, that's weird. I know I've got that reverberation, but I find that's a little bit... not sure about that. Wow. I think it's this fight. In this fight, I'm not getting any inputs. Well, I'm very rarely getting any inputs. So I don't know. I'm having a bit of an issue. Initial clear. I don't have the time for initial clear. I mean, yeah, the reverberation isn't good, and that did not work. But, and the thing I want to say, the but side of things, is in this fight, this is the second time I've had no inputs in certain areas. Right, let's go back to my slow and steady wins the race, because this worked for me. I don't think I like the idea of Dr. Doom in that one, but I will. Very strange as well that that's the second time I'm doing it now, that a champion threw an SP2. Now it's going back to throwing SP1s again. Very peculiar, ladies and gentlemen. Very peculiar. Is this programmed for certain types of champions? That for certain types of ones they will throw certain attacks? I don't know. Interesting. Very odd. Very peculiar. Things be happening. But it was a solid path. Again. No SP2, just SP1 rotations. Okay, Kabam. Okay. If that's what you do be doing, then I'm gonna Scooby-Doo. Oh my god, are we going to build up to an SP2? No, we're not. Well, there you go. There's a Kabam for you. No SP2s. SP2s on other champions, but SP1 rotations on War Machine? On War Machine? Oh, another SP1? You did an SP2 for oh, okay, mate. You did a SP2 for my Doctor Doom fight a moment ago, but for some reason you can't seem to do anything more than an SP1 for Magneto. Is something going up here? So you got me doing a crap Korg impression now with this. Oh my god. Oh my god. He might do an SP2. He might do an SP2. There's a chance, ladies and gentlemen. It's a slim chance, but now it completely messes up my rotation. Will he do an SP2? The question is, will he indeed do it? He did it! He did an SP2! Rejoice in chat, ladies and gentlemen. Rejoice in chat, because we now have an SP2 from War Machine. It was a long time coming. It is the second Magneto fight that it's taken place, where we waited for War Machine with bated breath that he could actually throw the SP2. Because for whatever reason, he can't, for some reason, just singularly throw anything other than an SP1. Because that is randomized selection for AI special attack throwing. Wow, sarcasm. Anyway. Slow and steady wins the race. As we wait again to see whether or not War Machine will throw an SP1 or an SP2. We've seen one SP2 out of doing 2 fights and over the stretch of many interactions. We're getting close to that SP2 mark. Oh, I think this is close. Will he do it? He's going to do it. He's going to go over to an SP2 for the second time ever. My God. Or he's just going to go straight to an SP3 and smash me in the face and then ruin my day. Which, that could be a possibility, ladies and gentlemen. That could be a possibility. What are you doing, AI? He did it. He did it, and we're all shocked. We're all shocked. And he goes, bye-bye. Crowd cheering. It's an SP2! Yay! That's the story of my life, waiting for SP2s to be thrown. Wouldn't Eyebomb be great for this boss with the personal poisons? Are you thinking of a different one? Are you thinking of the Red Skull one? Oh, shit, I was meant to kind of add that as a detail. Bum ba dum ba dum bum. This is a 2. Where's my notes? How long have I got? Oh, man. I'm just now starting to vibe, and I've got like 30 minutes until I've got to go for this meeting. Back to quests. Okay. What am I going to do now? Do I have time to do one more path? Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. Oh god, that's an iffy one to kind of like. Oh my god, I love this, by the way. Citalis on a ham and cheese pizza. Pineapple and ham pizza. Love that, Billy. Exploration pack for Act. By the way, if anybody's interested, this is the exploration pack. Thanks to Duckstro for kind of posting this in the Discord. Like, it's got 7k. I think there's some more stuff to it as well, like whether or not the offer is 40% revives. I don't know about this. I'm not really kind of like fussed about it. It's for 7,000 units. I think you could probably get better. Paragons could definitely get better than that. I don't know if anybody lower, like... But then I suppose it's tier 6 class catalyst fragment crystal. That's the problem as well, because that's chase rewards. That's an iffy one. That's an iffy one. I forgot about that. It's an iffy one. For 10%. It's randomized. Depends where you are in the game, whether or not you want to make those advances. But saying that, tier 6 class catalyst will come in. I'll do like a video, to be honest. We're kind of like going into it a bit more. Let's continue on. Okay. What have we got here? Well, defenders regen buff active. They gain 65% attack rating. Tech champions receive 40% attack. Blah 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 blah. Unblockable. Whenever any defenders buffs when nullified, they gain 100% of a bar of power. Armor break debuffs nullify armor buffs. Do they now? Whenever the attacker activates special attack, they have 100% chance to heal block the defender for 8 seconds. So that's going to be it. It's going to be like War Machine and well, any really champion that's tech, but Warlock I think is going to be for the win on that one. Might do Penny Parker. Don't know. Right. Need a path. Parry vulnerability, precision parry, immune to stun debuffs, but if you have precision, you do a passive stun. I'm going to try an ultimate cheese for this path. So I'm going to go path 4, which is where's Civil Warrior? It's not there. It's not there. It's there. The units. So that's a relatively easy path to do, he says. And team-wise, let's get the team ready. I'm going to go something like a cheese method for this one, or at least give it a go. And we are going to do... no, you could go on a different route with this, couldn't you? You could do Heimdall. You could... Oh, right. There's two ways that you could probably cheese this fight, or this route here, path 4, precision parry. Is it precision parry? Precision parry. So you could either go down the route of, because you need a precision, that's the main thing. You could either go because you get permanent precision, which actually may be less expensive. You need to stun debuffs, but if you have precision, you can do a passive stun. And then it's got pumping iron as well. So if it's pumping iron, it's cosmic champions for the win. So we would go there. Hercules, quite possibly. Angela. I'm going to have something else on that one. No, I'm not going anywhere else. And then, because that's sustainable. And then you need, if I go Warlock to having a team, so I've got 2 champions to take on the boss. 1 shot that boss, possibly. 2 shot it, maybe. No. No, I kind of think that I want to go down. Well, no, I was riding it fine into the unboss in any case, so let's go with. We could reverse with that. Ah, debatable. Such a debatable thing. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Okay. Let's test this out. I deplore spending my units on that, but needs must. I want to get through this, as Daniel Bedingfield once sang. So what we're going to be doing is testing something out. We are going to go into. So he should be stun immune. Yeah, so he's stun immune there. So what we're going to do is go into. Oh, hang on, it's already there. Maybe that's not the theory that works then. Also, having that stun kind of like thing there is really jarring. Ow, that hurt. Oh, maybe I could just do it with Cosmic Champions because it gets it as part of the course. Why is that precision going off? I'm confused here. That's a permanent precision. Sorry, I'm just testing something out a second. I'll get it anyway. Okay. Weird, I thought it was... Hang on. Hang on. It's immune to stun debuffs. Defender takes 60% less damage while the attacker has no buffs. For each buff the opponent... Oh, sorry, probably Hyperion may be the way to go with this one. It's damage reduction 20% to the attacker's well-timed blocks, random debuff from weakness, armor suppression, disorient. Okay, fine. I don't know. I kind of feel like I want to continue this on, but I'm a bit concerned that my intercede... Like, why is my intercede kind of like not working with it? That's something I don't... I'm a bit kind of like lost on here. I also maybe want to go down, I don't know, I kind of feel like the consistency factor, I may want to change this and go back to my original idea, which was the double white Magneto thing. Just not seeing that. I think I want to see consistency. I want to see it really quickly pop up. So where's my other one? There. And then I will do... that's not a hero. That's a hero. That's a hero. Will that benefit or not? Venom Pool. Venom Pool might be quite good. He's a villain, so it's not going to benefit from it. Hyperion is a... double check, he's a hero. Hero, good. Defender takes 60% less damage while the attacker has no buffs applied to them. He doesn't have any buffs. Why am I taking him in? For each buff the attacker has, damage reduced, destruction, blah 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 blah. He's buffed. The attacker's well-timed blocks place random debuffs or disorient. Each time the attacker dodges an attack, they place a random buff from Fury. Oh, so it's randomized. Okay. So I guess I could use that one. Let's give this a go. Hang on, what was that about Fury? Attacker lands a successful parry. They gain a Fury buff. Right. Okay. Let's try this out with the... sorry, I lost myself in a moment, chat. I lost myself in a moment. I'm just trying to think. I'm thinking of some really kind of fun, cheesy ways of taking this down, and I'm just trying some stuff out. It's a little bit of experimentation because I'm doing exploration on stuff, and it's not just about going, oh, this is the easy path. I'm looking for fun stuff that I can create some content from at the same time. So I apologize, and I apologize. So let's try this out. So first of all, yes, look at that, ladies and gentlemen. We have bypassed the need for precision. That's the first thing. We can get the Fury passive, which is excellent. Not exactly the rotation I wanted there. I wanted an SP2 kind of smack and rotate, but it is what it is. Oh, my stream's gone down. Oh, my stream's come back up again. Maybe I had a lag spike then or something. Yeah, I'd love a power gain buff around about now. Oh my god. Man, I am not getting any Fury. Getting any... Oh my god, that's the power gain. What the hell? And how long did that take to come up? That was I think that's probably the longest time I've not had a power gain effect pop up on Hyperion. That's very strange. And now I'm getting them left, right, and centre. Fishy. Very... No inputs. Weird. I think I'm just having one of those times where inputs are just so inconsistent at the moment. Let's switch over to Hercules and see how that goes. Very weird. Very weird that I'm getting some like inconsistencies with inputs, but it's what it is. You know, we are in the UK trying to connect over. We are losing connection left, right, and centre. So it is what it. That's right, isn't it, Richard? Hang on, I'm gonna reset. I'm gonna reset again this path. That it's just that's not good. That's not good. I'm not thinking. There's all this connection stuff. It's getting on my nerves because I didn't use my pre-fight. So I'm doing that again. I'm going to start with Hercules. It is a waste of energy, but I want to make sure we get the right tempo here. This is not like 2 quests ago. This is last quest and enter the first quest. So I want to just make sure that I'm doing the right thing. I'm doing what I'm saying, which I'm putting on the pre-fight, because I didn't do that last time, and that's why the Gambit. That's why Gambit smashed us. So this is why I need to kind of start off on the right tone. We're going to start off the right tone here. Mean as we need to go on, you know. That's the vibe. That is the vibe. Love that I'm getting the random effects. Hell yeah. Smashingly good fun. What? I always worry about being smashed in the face with like a special attack, like hitting to block counter by special. It's my biggest fear in MCOC is the hit into block counter bite special. Shit, I've just logged the time. I need to go in a minute. What I might do is finish off the rest of this path off stream because I've got to attend a meeting. Yeah, I might make this my last fight. And then get this uploaded as a video. Kind of tomorrow. How's everyone doing in chat, by the way? Thanks for being here. Thanks for supporting us. ViperMan, thank you very much. I don't know why it didn't pop up for me. Sorry. Thank you very much. Very kind, very generous. $10. Good evening. Thank you, ViperMan. It's lovely to see you again, by the way, in chat. How are you doing? Honestly, it's such a long time since I've seen ViperMan. We go way back. ViperMan was incredibly helpful to getting me out to New York Comic Con 2019. So I want to say much love to you, ViperMan. Miss you. Good to see you in chat. It's very kind of you. Thank you very much for doing that this evening. Oh shit! I've just done it again. Honestly, I've got to sort my shit out. I really do. Oh my god! So that passive, I forgot to do the passive stun because I'm an idiot. Definitely, I can definitely tell like it's I'm in a rush for this. What are you doing, AI? We can do AI. What you gonna do, bish? That's right, you do nothing. And you stay there as I slap you. As much as I kind of like the idea of the precision, which I can do, I think I've got precision now. There's something going on with the inputs. They're just a bit kind of rocky. Like, there we go. We can do it like an input. But the length of time you get for this stun is kind of like a bit limit. It's a little bit debilitating, to be honest. I thought I had a bit more kind of like... a bit more kind of like... It was a bit more pacier than that. Shit, I might be in trouble here. Yeah, I'm in trouble here. I'm in trouble here. I'm still in trouble here. I'm in trouble here. Yeah, I'm scuffing a little bit, to be honest, ladies and gentlemen. I'm scuffing a little bit. Mainly because I'm not concentrating that much. I need to concentrate. Come on, Richard, get to it. Get with it even. Let's do this. What? I also have to be very careful here. Yep, because of that. Well, that's very generous then. I was able to get there. Oh god, what's going to happen here? Shit. This is tough. Because the evade is jarring. Gotta watch out about this evade. That evade is nasty. It has been a while, RichTheMan has been. It's good to see you. How you doing? How's family? What we got? Okay, that's not too bad. Time. I think this might be my last fight for the evening, because I've got the meeting in about 7 minutes. 7 minutes. And I don't want to be late. So one more fight, and that's me lot. That's me pixie lot. Family's good, life is good. Love it. I've got to remember SP1 rotations on this, because it's just going to be bad. Nightmare. Yeah, I think parry heavy is like my only rotation that seems to be like effective enough. The rest of it just seems a bit eh. I don't want to push SP2 because that scares the living snot out of me, to be honest. Got lucky there. Oh, she takes to Incinerate pretty well. That's good. Come on. Thing is, Hyperion is okay for this, but he's not ideal. The reason he's not ideal is because you can't get the SP2 off with a stun at the end of it. Just by the base ability that he has. So because this is parry vulnerability, okay, so I'll start by kind of doing my my pre-goodbyes, by the way, because as soon as I finish this fight, I've literally got to go. So I would just want to say thank you to everybody that's come by to the stream. It's been a bit of an up and down time. We've had some good times, we've had some bad times with interactions. The good times have been really good. The bad times have just been a bit eh. But I've always remained kind of like super, chill about stuff when it comes to like performance, when it comes to my own personal performance, which sometimes it's been crap, other times it's been good, but I've enjoyed myself so far. We'll be doing lots more streams. Maybe I'll do more YouTube streams of this as we kind of do more paths and more interactions, and try and get a good chunk of it done. I will be on holiday very, very soon, so I need to be patient. Oh god, no input. Be patient if you're looking for guides and information and stuff, and as well news and things. So yeah, stuff. I'm gonna definitely kind of continue working, but yeah, it's all good. Nice. There we go. So yeah, I'm gonna be stopping now, as I'm gonna be I've got to attend a meeting in about 3 minutes. So thanks very much for coming on by to the stream. It's not been a huge amount, but this has been all I can do within the time frame that I have. Much love to RichTheMan for the very kind $10 donation. That's very kind of you. Thank you for doing that. And I should be live streaming this. I'll be creating loads of content on this tomorrow, Friday, and then that's it. And then back to live streaming this next week. and back with new energy and fun. So thanks very much, everybody, for coming on by to the stream today, and I will see you soon. Much love, everybody. Thanks again for a lovely time, and thanks for the lovely words and support.